Hi, my name is Jenny Pettay. I'm with Hatmaker Homes, brokered by eXp Realty here in Middle Tennessee. Today I want to talk about the 10 basic steps to buying a home. The first step is to assess your finances. Review your credit score and financial situation. You might want to request your free annual credit report, and I will link that information in the description box or the comment section for you. You might also want to go ahead and set a budget and live on it for a couple months just to make sure that the price point that you are aiming for feels comfortable with your lifestyle. This is also a good opportunity to start working savings towards closing costs and a down payment into your budget. The next step is one of the most important ones when you get started on looking for a home. You need to go ahead and start getting pre-approved with a mortgage professional. Talking with a mortgage professional will give you a better idea of how much you can truly afford. There are so many different loan products out there that they can help match you up with which best fits your needs and your financial situation. Most people tend to over or underestimate how much they truly qualify for. Having a pre-approval letter to submit with your offer can also make you look as a more attractive buyer, because if there's a case where there's multiple offers, that could be the deciding factor for the seller on which offer to accept. Depending on your work history and financial situation, getting pre-approved might take a few days. So you don't want to find yourself looking at a house and falling in love with the property over the weekend just to find out that someone else was ready to go with an offer and you weren't able to provide a pre-approval letter that they requested. I encourage you to ask your lender how long your pre-approval is good for. It could vary by 60, 90, or 120 days. The next step is to define your criteria for the home you're looking for. How many bedrooms do you need? How many bathrooms would you like? Do you need a fence? Is an HOA okay, or do you prefer no restrictions at all? How far from the city would you like to be? And what amenities do you need nearby for your lifestyle? What school zones are acceptable? And how long do you think you're going to be in the property? All these will factor into your home search. The next step is also very important, and that is hiring an agent to work with you. Having a buyer's representative can be very helpful to you to help you navigate the process, to make sure that you stay within the timelines of the contracts, and to help connect you with resources such as inspectors, lenders, plumbers, electricians, and any other resources that you might need that come up during the home buying process as you get to the beginning of an accepted offer to the closing table. Having a realtor who can negotiate on your behalf can take a lot of the stress off of your plate, especially since most likely you're probably working full-time, and it is our job full-time to do these things for you. Our duty is to make sure that we represent your best interests. The next part is the most fun, because this is what everybody loves to do, and that is the actual home search. This is where we will look at homes and see which one you want to schedule a tour for. We can also visit open houses. Another reason it's helpful to have an agent for this step, it's because, again, it is our full-time job to help search these homes. We can try and notify you the moment a new home hits the market while you're busy working your job. And we can go ahead and schedule showings according to your schedule for you on your behalf. That way you can get your eyes on a property that you potentially might want to make an offer on as soon as possible. If you are relocating from out of state and you're not able to see all the properties you are interested in person, you might want to see if you can schedule a virtual tour. After you found your new home that you would like to put an offer in, this is where you can work with your agent to come up with the best way to position yourself to make a competitive offer. When you make an offer, you negotiate the terms with the seller, including price and closing date. The next step is technically optional, depending on if you're buying cash or what kind of loan product you're using to make this purchase. But I always recommend that you do this, which is the inspection and appraisal. Once you have an accepted offer, it is time to get your inspection scheduled as soon as possible. The terms of the contract that you negotiated will dictate the time frame that you have for your inspection window. You can perform your own inspection, but hiring a licensed inspector will be the best way to identify any issues with the home, and their report can help you create a repair proposal to submit to the seller. I highly recommend that you're present when your inspector goes to the property, so that way you might be able to ask some questions along the way. If you're working with a lender, they are going to order an appraisal on the home to make sure it qualifies for the loan product that you applied for. The next step is to secure your financing. This next step is so important, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, but it is absolutely vital that you submit all necessary documentations as soon as possible so there are no delays on your closing date. Staying on top of all the necessary documents and paperwork will really help make the process smooth for you. This leads us to our next step, which is the closing process. There will be a lot of documents to sign. Make sure that you read through all of them, and if you have any questions specifically from the contract, you may want to consult a lawyer as well. This is also where you will pay any of your closing costs and down payments and receive your keys to your new home. The final and most exciting step is to move into your new home. Congratulations, you made it through the buying process. Now it is time to celebrate. If you need any help at all with connecting your utilities, there is a service that I can refer you to that will handle all these things on your behalf, and also make sure that you let everybody know about your new address. If you would like to schedule your free buyer's consultation, you can call or text me at 205-821-8742. I'd love to meet you and discuss your needs and how we can get started on finding your new home. If you would like to ensure a smooth home buying process, I highly recommend that you partner up with a real estate professional, a mortgage professional, and an inspector so we can make sure that this is a wonderful experience for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some helpful tips here today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.